What's up, guys? I installed a 475 gear drive cam in my 2019 Heritage. I just want to give some people that want to do it themselves some tips and tools that you're going to need. There's quite a bit of videos out there that shows you how to do it, but nobody really talks about like the tools and stuff that you should get before you even start, and some of the pointers and some of the stuff I ran across. Obviously it didn't go as smooth as some of the videos. It never does. It took me about a weekend to do it, but it's definitely doable by somebody that knows a little bit about motorcycles and what they're doing. Basically this is my bike. So I'll just cover some of the tools you're going to need. The first and most important thing that I found, which helped me a lot, is this stupid little swivel right here. This is a 3/8 swivel, and what it does is, one of the YouTube videos online shows that in order to get to that bolt of the exhaust pipe at the back, instead of taking all your oil cooler and everything off, you can reach in there and undo that bolt. So that way it saves you a lot of time doing that. You're going to need bolt cutter, obviously. You're going to need the Torx set. Now I bought this set and then I realized it didn't have a T27. It jumps from a 25 to a 30, which is fucking useless because most of the bolts on this bike are 27. So then I had to go run out, make sure you get one that's got a 27. I tried undoing one of the bolts with a 25 and it stripped it. So that was one of my little hiccups, my own fault. Regular Allen keys, obviously. Spark plug tool, because you got to remove 2 of your spark plugs. Obviously a torque wrench. You're going to need a inch-pound and a foot-pound one. I just got this off of Amazon. It's a Tecton. Worked good. I did buy one before this from Canadian Tire. It was garbage, so I returned it. Bearing removal tool and a tool to put it back in. You can buy one. I made my own just because, you know, I live in Canada, so everything is fucking double of what it is in the States. Bolt cutters and Loctite, blue and red. If you buy the S&S kit, like with the cam chest and everything else, they give you a lot of stuff that, so you don't have to go out and buy separate. But if you just buy the cam or whatever, you might have to get your own. I got this Lucas assembly lube, which worked really good, but S&S gives you this stuff, which also, I mean, they give you lots of it, so you don't have to go out and buy anything extra. Soft face hammer, just to tap stuff off when you loosen off covers and stuff. Sometimes they don't come off, so just a light tap, they come right off. And obviously a dial indicator with a magnetic base to check your run out. One thing, guys, is make sure you check out your run out before you order the gear drive kit, because if you order the kit and then you check your run out, and if it's more than 5/1000 of an inch, you won't be able to use it. So unless you just go with the chain drive, then it doesn't matter. I went with the gear drive. I had 0.003 of an inch run out, so I was fine. One thing I made also is this thing right here. This is to check my rear wheel alignment. I made a solid point and one that's adjustable. Since I already had all my mufflers off and everything, I figured, hey, what the heck, might as well check it, because you got to go in here to check it, and then obviously underneath, and then both on the other side. So the stuff you're going to be taking out is, this is all the stuff plus all the little bolts and stuff that S&S gives you, all the extra kit and everything. One thing on the instructions, this stupid washer was really confusing to me, because a couple of the YouTube videos said you have to reuse it. It sits on the outside of the cam plate, just like as you see. Well, I couldn't find anything on if I got to reuse this or not on the gear drive. So I went through all the instruction booklets that S&S gives you, which is like right here, trying to find out if I got to put this back or not. And I didn't want to put the cam, like the sprocket back on and then take it back off again, if I needed this on there. Well, as it turns out, I didn't need it on there. It just slides on without this. Other than that, the installation was pretty straightforward. Oh, and obviously you're going to need a motorcycle lift. I just got a cheapo one. It was like 80 bucks at Canadian Tire. Nothing special as long as it holds the bike up straight. That's about it. I just took my time. Make sure, you know, I just followed a couple YouTube videos by JP Cycles. I think there is one. There's a couple private ones of people talking about how to take everything apart. Just take your time and just basically follow the instructions. S&S is really good with their instructions and stuff. So I had no problem when it came to that. If you guys have any questions, as for performance, I love it. It's the greatest thing that I've done to this bike. So I would recommend it to anyone. One thing I want to discuss too is you're going to need a tuner. I started with a fuel pack, but after watching some of the videos from Motorcycle Mick, and there was one other guy, I can't remember his name, they went to the Dyno Jet, and I'm glad I did. There's like a night and day difference between the two. And the Dyno Jet one I ordered from Fuel Moto, and they actually gave me a map that matched what I have on my bike. So it runs way better with this. So make sure you get something like that before you start also, because you're going to need it obviously with this cam. Alright guys, if you guys got any questions, just let me know. Thanks.